Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and I've been wanting to do this specific video for such a long time now, surprisingly, because as you guys know, it's no secret that I love Mei. She's my day one, she's my favorite hero in all of Overwatch, and now I just got a few haters for saying that, but it's honestly true. Now, as you guys know, last year's Christmas event did actually have Mei Snowball offensive for like the event brawl, or event game mode, whatever you want to call it, and a lot of people hated it for many different reasons. One, because Mei's in it. There's just a 6v6 full of Meis. Of course, people are gonna hate it because, hey, it's just a battle full of demons. It's not true, guys. But along with the 6v6 Mei brawl, they also thought it was very boring compared to Junkenstein's Revenge because, as you guys know, it was the predecessor to that event. So they thought, why did we just have an awesome game mode like Junkenstein's Revenge and then have a boring, evil type game mode like that? Even though I still liked it, I fully enjoyed it. However, there were some problems because along with that, it just didn't flow right. It just seemed like it was slapped together last minute, and I'll gladly admit that, even though I think it has very great potential to it. I know Mei Snowball offensive has potential. No, it doesn't, bro. Right now, that's why I wanted to make this video and just explain the changes that could be made just to either make it better or just possibly one of the best event game modes of all time. Will it be that? Probably not, but we can try. Now, the first idea I wanted to talk about is something that I think we're all kind of expecting at this point because we already saw it with competitive Lucio Ball, and that is competitive Mei Snowball offensive. So, as you guys know, Lucio Ball, great game mode, but then they brought it back for the Summer Games event, but they added a competitive playlist. And me personally, I thought that was a grand idea because even Lucio Ball, while it was very exciting, maybe it's just because we're playing a bunch of Lucios, it sometimes can get boring because you're not really working towards anything. If you want to have like accomplishments or feel like you're doing good rather than just kind of RNG ball movements, you're gonna go play quick play. And if you actually want to feel like, yes, I climbed to the next rank, well, you can go play competitive. And now they brought the best of both worlds where there's this competitive atmosphere, but you're still having fun in competitive Lucio Ball. That same atmosphere can easily transfer over to Mei Snowball offensive. Why? Because, well, your rank's on the line. It's so important to be top 500 Mei Snowball offensive. Now, I'll fully admit, I want to be in top 500 Mei Snowball offensive. If me, out of everybody, doesn't get it, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. So that's like my New Year's resolution before the New Year's is to get top 500 in competitive Mei Snowball offensive if they did bring it. Because it will turn a more like dull playlist into something that people will kind of want to work together with. And I get it. Like, I'm not dumb. I get it. Mei Snowball offensive isn't the most exhilarating thing, even compared to even competitive Lucio Ball, because when you score that goal, oh, that is so awesome. But in Mei Snowball offensive, every single kill you get is counting towards your goal of getting top 500. That's the way I see it. And if they do have a competitive playlist for Mei Snowball offensive, it will just kind of fix that like dull atmosphere because you go in, you have fun, but you can't just replay it over and over and over again. Whereas if you just have this competitive atmosphere, you can't, at least for me, you can play it over and over again because you feel like you're constantly working towards something rather than just, again, playing a bunch of ice demons. In addition to competitive mode, I actually want to talk about possible changes that need to be made to just the base game because additions won't fix the actual game unless you try to fix it. And one big problem about Mei Snowball offensive is that it's very, very slow paced. And it's understandable because Mei, she's not the fastest hero, but even when you shoot people, the firing mechanism is very slow, and how you even reload, oh, that just takes decades and decades, because how it works, there's a bunch of snow piles just randomly generated on the map, and every single time you need to get a snowball, you need to refill your gun, and that takes a long time. You're very vulnerable. But a simple fix that I thought of is every single time a player actually gets a shot on another player, actually get a kill with their snowball, their gun is automatically refilled with one single snowball. So every single time someone gets a kill, boom, you get another snowball, so you don't have to constantly be refilling your gun. This is similar to One in the Chamber from Call of Duty. As you guys know, I love the party games in Call of Duty. I think it's very fun, and it takes you away from the constant just fire, run and gun type atmosphere because you have to play differently. But that same type of thing is in One in the Chamber from Call of Duty. Every single time you get a shot on someone or you just get a kill in general, your gun gets refilled with one single bullet. If you miss, well, you're kind of SOL at that point. But at least in Mei Snowball offensive, how it works is that at least you have different snow piles throughout the whole entire map that you can still refill your gun with. But the good players, the top 500 players, the players that can actually get kills with Mei Snowball gun, they're going to be able to get a lot more kills faster and kind of carry the team a little bit. Will this be a little bit cheap of a tactic? I don't think so, because it encourages you to not just free fire, to actually try to aim and get that single kill with the snowball. Now, if Blizzard is not a fan of these ideas, like if they really don't want to add a competitive mode, like I highly doubt that they wouldn't, but if they don't want that or even want to change the base game mode of Mei Snowball offensive, the least that they can do is at least have a free-for-all Mei Snowball offensive game mode. This way, you're not tied to your team, and it makes it a little bit more chaotic. But in addition to that, they can even add all the other control maps, because as you guys know, Chateau Guillard and pretty much every single map is capable of a free-for-all setting, right? Well, at least this way. It might be a little bit harder in indoor maps, like, let me just try to think of one, like Horizon Lunar Colony. Obviously, they can't have snow everywhere because it's indoors and it's on the moon. Either way, making maybe Chateau Guillard or Black Forest especially, or Castile, these open world free-for-all type maps, they can at least make it accessible to Mei Snowball Offensive, so it gives it a little bit different pace, right? Because you're not tied to your team, and it makes it a little bit more chaotic because, well, there's 7 other people coming after you. I thought that was just a fun idea and something that they just have to add to, because something has to change with Mei Snowball Offensive. It's slow pace, it's kind of dull, and it's just not all that fun to a lot of people. If they add competitive mode, it will kind of make it something that you want to work towards, at least working towards the next rank, because it's a fun game mode, it's cute, but cute and a little bit of fun can only last for so long. Competitiveness lasts for such a long time, and that's what I'm really going for and what I wanted to shine light on this video. So anyway guys, I'm very excited to see what they do with Mei Snowball Offensive. I'm banking on a competitive mode, but let me know what you want. Let me know what you think they should fix with Mei Snowball Offensive. I really want competitive mode, but also that one in the chamber like style. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching more Overwatch videos to come, and bye.